Welcome to Edu TV Nigeria News. On education news, Coeasu resumes warning strike to last 4 weeks. Kaduna College of Education students write Governor A. Rufai laments high tuition, horrible state of their school. The negotiation of 2009 agreement at advanced stage, says Asuu. Kaduna government sacked 2,357 teachers. Ubec's unutilized funds. Now to the news in detail. The management of the University Basic Education Commission, Ubec, recently lamented that the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, were not coming forth with their counterpart funds that will enable them to access the annual matching grant to develop their basic education. This is a recurring issue that must be addressed urgently so that the objectives of the agency are not derailed. The Secretary of the Commission, Hamid Bobby, said the agency expressed worry that about 110 billion of the intervention funds had not been utilized by the state during the 2021 financial year. He bemoaned that the amount is still laying idle at the coffers of the State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEBs. The Kaduna State Basic Education Board, SUBEB, says it has dismissed 2,357 teachers who failed the recently conducted competency test. Its spokesperson, Mrs. Hawa Mohammed, in a statement on Sunday in Kaduna, said the board conducted a competency test to over 30,000 teachers in December 2021. She said that 2,197 primary school teachers, including the national president of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, NUT, Mr. Audu Amba, had been dismissed for refusing to sit for the competency test. She said that some 165 of the 27,662 teachers that sat for the competency test were also sacked for poor performances. The News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, recalls that the Kaduna government in 2018 sacked 21,780 teachers who failed a competency test and replaced them with 25,000 other recruited through rigorous processes. In December 2021, the board also sacked 233 teachers over alleged possession of fake certificates. Following the state government's resolution for continued assessment of teachers to ensure better delivery of learning outcomes for pupils, SUBEB conducted another competency test for the teachers in December 2021. The services of the teachers who scored below 40% are no longer required and the appointment has been terminated from the public service for their poor performances. The teachers who scored 75% and above were recognized as those who passed the test and qualified for the attending courses in leadership and school management, she said. The Academic Staff Union of University has said the renegotiation of the 2009 agreement between the federal government and the union has reached an advanced stage. The union encouraged its members to remain focused to the end of the struggle. The union made this known in a memo titled Strike Bulletin No. 6, signed by its national president, Professor Emmanuel Sedeke, and made available to all branches of the union. Osodeke, in the memo, noted that the union had a total of 5 meetings with the representative of the federal government, while 2 meetings were held with the Minister of Education, Adamu. The memo read in part, "Our iron cast resolve has forced the government sit down and negotiate with us. We have had 5 meetings with the federal government team and 2 meetings with the Minister of Education. The renegotiation of the 2009 Asuu federal government agreement is progressing smoothly and has reached an advanced stage. However, we must remain focused to the end of this struggle. The university transparency and accountability solution has been tested for the 3rd time. We are undeterred by the antics of some government officials in this respect. We are at the threshold of victory. Let us keep faith with the union. A people united can never be defeated. So far, under the regime of the President Major General Muhammadu Buhari, school has been shut down for no fewer than 13 months. Education rights groups such as Reform Education Nigeria and Education Rights Campaign have called for an increase in funding of the nation's tertiary education. Students of the Kaduna State College of Education have cried to the state government over the horrible state of infrastructure, high tuition, and inadequacy of lecturers in the school. Lamenting the ordeal of the students of the college, the president of the Students' Union, Gidan Waya Chapter, Danladi Louis Ninjo, in a letter to the Kaduna State Governor, Nasir A. Rufai, said the institution has no good access road. The Student Union leader said many students of the college are on the verge of dropping out as they are finding it extremely difficult to keep up with the paying the exorbitant tuition fee of the school, while also struggling with the high cost rent charged by the landlord in the area. According to him, the high tuition fee coupled with rent are two factors that have succeeded in sending students of the institution back home, while the newly admitted students can't even come for registration. He therefore lamented that inadequate lecture theatres, laboratories, ICT facilities, and equipment and study material in the libraries cannot be overemphasized, as the ones available are either not functioning or outdated. The union is hereby calling on the state government, stakeholders, noble sons and daughters of the state, and especially of Southern Kaduna, NGOs and INGOs to come to the rescue of the institution and its students, he added. The College of Education Academic Staff Union has resumed its warning strike, which was suspended in 2018 over alleged neglect of the College of Education subsector by federal and state government. Its Northwest Secretary, Inuwa Usak, announced this to newsmen at a press conference in Kano. Isaac Inuwa, who is also the Coeasu chairman, Sir Adatu Rimi College of Education, Kumbosto, Kano State, said that the union was left with no option other than to resume the strike. He said that the union's national headquarters, under the leadership of its president, Dr. Smart Olubeko, directed all state-owned colleges of education to join strike and press home their local demands. He recalled that Coeasu suspended its strike in 2018, but 4 years down the line, it resolved to continue with the strike over an alleged lack of commitment by the different levels of government to resolve some lingering issues. According to him, the federal government failed to constitute its own team for negotiation on the federal government Coeasu's 2010 agreement despite all entities. The non-implementation of the 2014 needs assessment report, no payment of outstanding promotion arrears from 2016 to date, and the non-payment of responsibility allowances to the librarian in colleges of education are some of our demands. That is all on Education News today. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.